Welcome again, everybody, to the warehouse. I'm your host, Wilgus, and here we have the Motor Nuclear Wei Yuan training form. I was blown away by, first off, the amount of accessories that you can find inside, as well as the articulation of said figure once it's finally put together. I was very, very happy with the overall detail, the accessories, the articulation, the range of movement that you can find in this suit. Oh my god, really, again, it's very nice rotation on the sides. You've got extending portion where you have butterfly joints for forward and back movement. Just to name, well, that's pretty much all it can do, considering this is the trainee and the basic introductory first form in the continuing line of Motor Nuclear's kind of, I guess, Romance of the Three Kingdoms kind of a style, I guess is what they're going for. To be honest with you, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm loving what they've done so far. So accessory-wise, you are able to make at least 4 full sets of hands, where you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. What's very cool is that it has some very articulated looking hands, or animated, or not even animated, yeah, articulated. And what's very cool is you can also change the thumb, so if you want something that's more in line with a elongated thumb or one that's more curved, you can go, there's 3 different styles, the other ones are on the hands. I also do like how versatile the accessories are with the unit itself. On the side you have some pegs, on the back you have some pegs, and on the forearm you have a slot. Sorry, for the slot on the side you have some forearm bracers that will add to its look. This is an added accessory that is allowing you to add items that have pegs onto the rear. I personally like having it there already because I'm going to want to have that variety in the accessory. The peg on the back allows you to do the same thing with included accessory parts. Once that's connected and it's a bit of a tight fit, you're able to go ahead and put that onto the back of our trainee. The side pegs do have this really cool armored piece. Those again can go onto the side. And then you can start seeing how it fills out the actual character. Now, one of the other things that I thought was really nice was the included shield. And adding some of that panel lining really pops out the molded detail that you find on all of these pieces. There's 3 accessory pegs for the shield, which will allow you to have it short on the forearm, a little more extended, and one that allows you to hold it like a shield in front of you. With a simple ball joint is what you'll connect it into. And it slots in. You would have to remove the bracer. And again, with that double jointed elbow, it really adds for some of the very fun articulation that you can get it into. Definitely got to get it into some dope poses. Let's talk articulation. So on the feet, already you can tell there is some really good ankle pivot that can go anywhere from very down to quite high, but again, nice range that you can do yourself. Knees are on a double bend. You have some movement on the thigh as you start extending the leg. And with the peg on the side, you are able to add a variety of accessories, whether it's a ballpoint for the shield or one for the gun. Hips do have some movement and articulation, which allow for some variety in your posing. There is also some rotation in the thigh, though you have to be a little bit careful for the plastic. Side skirts do have some slight articulation, but they do hinge and can rotate. Waist can fully 360, but you may not be able to get that option all the time. And there is some forward movement in your waist. Now, if you have said part inside, it is a bit limited. Arms can fully 360. Shoulder pads can go out quite well, and there's some articulation in it as well. Arms can extend. Oops. When you remove the four bracers, you are able to get a bit higher of range for the shoulder. 360 at the bicep. Double bend at the elbow. Wrist is on a ball joint with interchangeable hands with a variety of 4 different hands available to be made by themselves. The thumb itself is on a ball joint as interchangeable with 3 different sets. Very long, not as extended, and slightly angled. There is some articulation in the neck on a hinge. The top of the neck does have a ball joint, so it does allow it for full articulation. And on the inside, you can not only get it to look up and down by itself, it allows for a lot more movement on that neck. There are 3 different front skirt options available that on a little bit of a T peg will be able to slide in on the front and allow you to add some variety, action, and fluidity into your kit. And it's really nice when you start seeing how it can work with you. The first accessory we run into is an electric bow, which does have articulation that can extend out quite the range. And the painted green and blue and the silver really stand out. The Heavenly Sword with its peg is nice on itself too. 3 different colors with the army green, the gray, and the blue. It's pretty sharp, I will admit, though cleaning it up will take off some of the white paint. There are 4 faces that are inside of the actual model kit. My shocked faces broke as I was chopping it from the thick portion, not the thinner part of the plastic. A blank face, a artistic war face, and an embarrassed face. I love how it comes with a variety as well as your initial regular warrior face, so I'm going to see what I can do to try to fix that. There is a variety of accessories that are not used but will be in other kits, like these are sword holders, I think. These are grips for swords, 4 of them specifically. You have what looks to me like a bow staff in my opinion. You've also got a variety of like a different headpiece for the top of it that is a change, as well as some other clearer parts, or if you wanted to change the foot from black to lighter green. You've also got the backpack, which will be used with those pegs. There's some really nice variety and introduction into this kit. The Heavenly Shield has some transparent blue, which is on some reflective paint. I love how it pops. Adding some panel lining really makes the molding stick out, which is something that I have not mentioned at all in the interview here. But it's amazing how just a little bit of some black paint will make all these little details stand out, as well as the pre-painted parts, which are the red on the inside, the black and red here, the blue on the face. There's even some of the silver that's on the inside of the thigh or on the war face. It's amazing how this looks, and again, a little bit of some attention, a little bit of some extra detail, and you can make this look even greater with an accessory peg on the booty bottom, where if you are able to slot in, I would like to mention, it'll let you be able to go ahead and use the included stand that you are able to also build itself is already like your pretty much your standard stands, which has some articulation, extension, and a nice peg with a cool little display name. And it will be connectable with other stands from the unit. And a simple little whoop, and voila. There we go. Which is great. Again, once you have that already set, it's got some really great balance. It's nice and tight. Overall, all of this for $40 is amazing. And it blows me away how, like, even the variety of the stickers, if you wanted to use them on other parts, like on the middle of the chest, and add some variety to your unit. It's low price, so it's going to do really great if you want to build army units of it. You've even already got articulatedness on the chains on the front right there. That is small little details that you keep seeing as you're building it will let you see, like, wow, this is $40, which you can also use code Wilgus over at Gundam and Show Z to help support the channel. You too can get all of this. There is also a white version coming out soon that is pre-orderable, and I have it along with some of the others to look forward to. So I think we're gonna go with Ao Bing next and give our friend a blue friend so we can friend with blue and green. Whew. Working on the videos, but I wonder who's looking at me. Yo, he does not approve of my model making.
Oh.